Sunday morning brings the dawning. 6:16 a.m. Central Time. What's happening? What happened on my broadcast here, man? Oh. I don't know what happened, man. We're having technical difficulties. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Let's try that again. Oh my gosh.
Have more subscribers.
Well, the hell. Uh, well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hotel Orloff. It is a beautiful Sunday morning, 23 degrees, but we have 20-mile-per-hour winds that help out by making it feel like it's 14 degrees. And it's it is hell, I don't know, man. 6:20 a.m., ladies and gentlemen, in the morning. And okay, so it is okay. All right, I got stuff to do. Just a few days till Christmas. I like the curse. I like the curse you won. I like the curse you won. And you sure could use that. I'll be right back. Signs sometimes. I like the curse. Sure, you sure could use that. I'll be right back. Yeah, I probably should. You think I should use the be right back sign, Drew? What do you think? I don't know about that. Okay, I need something and I don't know what that is. Okay, so we're recording these cartoons, but I can't really show them to you because Disney doesn't allow you to show even more than a second of these. They don't want you to ever see them. They want them to be memory hold, and but they do exist. These 1966 Marvel superhero cartoons. That's enough of that. Okay, okay. So let's take a look outside. It's at the Christmas display here in the show window of the Hotel Orloff here in Rural Retreat, Virginia. Let's get a good shot of this. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, all right. Enough of that. Okay. There you go. All right, I gotta go upstairs. Okay. God damn it. Get over that flagpole. Ridiculous. Christmas ghost. Why does this keep happening? This restart because I'm messing with people. Uh, but it's really cool music that what they have. Damn it. Well, when I last left off up here, oh shit. This is Dr. Grotu Orloff. You're tuned in to the greatest radio station in the history of mankind. 106.9 FM. I'm putting these on the boxes. I remember I was doing this. Shit. I'll be right back. Should have brought the scissors up here. I encourage all members of the Gratu Army to put these on the front of all of your comic boxes, because one thing it does is emphasize that comics are for children. You can't forget that. I saw someone on YouTube did a pretty good video about that, about all the people objecting to the Superman trailer having a dog in it. And it's like, what are they putting this kid stuff in my adult Superman movie? Uh, so that's a pretty good video. We ought to watch that here in a little bit. This is not going to be a long live stream because I got it. Well, turns out my wife's not working today, and I want to hang out with her and watch David Wilcock later. He was on Wednesday. He's coming back today. Because this is like the time he's been waiting since, I don't know, the night, ever his entire life for this time period that he thinks he's predicted, and all the drones and all that stuff, man. He's got to be in seventh heaven. Oh, yeah. Okay. By the way, it's the Rod to Orloff show. Yes. Where are all my Gotham City Comics stickers? Oh, wait. So I got a million of these things, man. Enough for probably every box I've got there. And this needs to go somewhere, man. Let me get some thumbtacks. Where'd that other tag go, man? It's gonna wind up killing me. Yeah. I've got thumbtacks downstairs. I gotta go back downstairs in a minute anyway. Man, we got a lot of viewers today. Where are my scissors? I made these so I can cover up big mistakes. Like back in probably about 1981, I wrote 8 on the front of this box. It's no longer box 8, but I could put that, that's too big actually. Uh, but I could probably use this one. Maybe that would cover, you see, that would cover up the problem. See, let me see. Because the old boxes are far sturdier than the new boxes. So, these new boxes they're, they're a joke. BCS, whatever. I wonder how many people are sitting Sunday morning, December 22nd, listening to 1950s roller rink music and putting these warnings on the front of comic book boxes. Probably millions. I'm sure little Richard loved this version, but Kevin sent me this sea monkey sticker. Wish I put a box just like enough for this. I'll decide that later. Yeah. This poster, I think Kevin sent me this poster for free. It's animated, certainly. Well, it's based on the cartoon that they've got Hal Jordan there as Green Lantern. That's pretty good. That, this is a box. My wife gets makeup delivered in boxes that you can use to put stuff in. This is some photographs. What are in these? I'd say these are probably from. Oh man, this is good. These are from the 1990s. You know that Hedy Lamarr figure I have downstairs? These are pictures of the other figures that I didn't get. So this is my friend Ryan and myself were at a hot rod show and we took these pictures. This is back before phones took pictures when you actually had to have a camera. Wait, what are people saying here? I'm in love with. My wife says I'm in love with that sea monkey sticker. Okay, well then that goes to her for her collection. Please consult. Oh man, what did I do to my thumbnail? Oh my gosh, look, I've broken the nail horribly. How did I do that? Oh man. Does that mean I don't have enough? I'm not getting enough nutrients or vitamins? Why should a nail break that far down? I wonder if I should tape it back into place. If I continue to finish pulling that off, it's going to be incredibly painful. I need better light, man. All right, here's a light that's not fluorescent that would be good. There's a good Doc Savage sign. I'll master this. This is all new to me. This comic book room up here. Waiting for you. This might be good here, maybe. Is there some blank space there? Something fresh and tasty. Okay. Great food, coffee and pastry at Elias Brothers. There, I hope this is still there. I think it's on North. Oh shit. Fresh are the fixings at Elias Brothers restaurants, like fresh ground lean tender beef, sweet Bermuda onions. This was a muffler place in Dallas, I think on Northwest Highway, and it has an Alfred E. Newman, gigantic Alfred E. Newman statue. These aren't very good photographs. There's always something fresh and good waiting. That might be a slightly better angle. Where quality comes through. Always something fresh and tasty. There we go. Great food, coffee, and pastry at Elias. This is an antique store in. Maybe these aren't the pictures I thought they were. I don't know what this thing is. There are pictures of model kits and stuff that I took back many years ago. This is not that antique store. This is just some mannequin that looks like it's probably from the 40s or 50s that they've dressed up in old clothes. I must have seen that in an antique store. Anyway, I got excited for no reason over these pictures. About that. Maybe I need. What am I going to do about this nail? It's way too far down. Why would it tear like that? And what did I do? What did I lift that may cause that? Wait. Ah! Oh, the rest that nail came off that time. Okay, this means I probably need to listen to my wife about taking some of those vitamin supplements. There's something my nails shouldn't be tearing like that. Damn. Oh, that's unpleasant. Here's a it's a Christmas card from lead paint. Not from this year, from the past. Merry Christmas, Gratu and family. Hope you have a wonderful new year. And here's another Christmas card. Oh, this is from Stanley J. Kirby from maybe last year or the year before. Hope you and your wife are doing well. I've sent you some comic books. Oh, he sent me an AOK, and this came with it. It must have been at Christmas time a couple of years ago. Maybe I've lost track of time. I remember he sent me a copy of The Deadly Hands of Kung Fu and some uh, reprints of the Canadian comic Mr. Monster, which I never had any idea that the Mr. Monster comic I used to read was based on an actual real superhero from Canada from the 40s. Oh. I've got to put all my Christmas cards together. I keep finding them around because I never throw Christmas cards away. And okay. These are independent books. Okay, well, the box I need to get to is over here. I file my books into this long box here, and then is that music too loud? I don't. Maybe a little bit. Let's see if I can sit Indian style. Almost. You're not supposed to call it Indian style anymore, like when we were kids. Now they call it crisscross applesauce because I'm not sure why that's offensive, because the Indians did sit that way. But I guess it's the fact that it's oh my God, that was just horrifying. This was trapped in between these two boxes. I know it looks horrible, but this is one of Drew the dog's babies. This once was a bone, but she carries this around. She's probably really upset not knowing where it is. I'll put it over there so she can find it. She has a green bone, a green rubber squeeze toy that looks like a beer bottle that does some kind of dog beer title written on it. And that little thing that she is very attached to. And, of course, you would throw that away, but I can't because the dog loves it and would look. She's probably been upset looking for that. And somehow it got wedged between these two comic boxes. I'll have to take that down to Drew. Okay, so I've got a bunch of Charltons I've got to file. Okay, this is actually the end of X-Men, the end of my comic collection, and then after that, I just file these books that I've got to file into different boxes. Like I've got these Gold Key Disney kind of they're trash, but uh, there's 20-cent Uncle Scrooge. Uh, okay, so here's some independent comics that I need to file, like Dwellings #1, and um, then some of my uh, these Geiger comics. I'm going to file these all under G, the Geiger universe, and then I'm going to. I still have a ton of those I need to get from Kevin. These are okay Harvey stuff. I've got to file. Ooh, okay. I have some Charlton stuff I have to file. This really, this is a great one. And this Phantom, I'm going to file them in the Charlton boxes, but let me add the new Charlton stuff I've gotten. Um, Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library. When I put these in, yeah, okay, let me get these. That would go here. Let's get these in. That's issue 45. This is 46. '49. Is it 7 yet? 7 minutes till 7. Let's. What a nice car. I never got to see it. I probably showed it on my show, but I didn't show it to you. Yeah, I should have because it was to you as well. Oh, this is pretty nice. She's probably talking about my torn thumbnail. I'm just joking. She says the music isn't too loud because I can't hear it down here. That's interesting because I think I'm right above the room where Cleo is right now. So maybe all this super thick carpet they put in the attic has insulated this place, which means I can do shows up here when she's on the phone downstairs, and that's good to know. It's not offensive, it's communism. She's probably talking about Indian style. Are you still hungry or are you okay? No, no, I'm fine. Man, I've been overeating lately. I need to rein back in. 49. This is Midnight Tales, number 16. Monster Hunter. That's such a great cover. Fantastic. Monster Hunter's number 8. Is the lighting okay? I don't know how it looks. I'm going to start doing more shows up here. I'm telling you, you don't bug me with noise-wise when you film in the attic. Let me see about the jukebox over there in a minute. I'll turn that on and see whether you hear that. That'll be the real test. Monster Hunter's team. The lighting is good, she says. Monster Hunters. I had a whole bunch more Charlton Gotham City stickers. Where are they? Oh, Monster Hunters number 8. This is 10. Oh, this is the Flash #1 facsimile. Put that here. What is the very last comic you have in your collection? But the last thing I've got is the zombie. Someone tried to bring back Tales of the Zombie. I had to get it just for that cover. And the interior, it's a modern comic. Ugh, artwork's, guess it's competent. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That's kind of an ugly, that's a very ugly looking, like, dry girl. Okay, where do I have the DC books? And then after that, I've got a bunch of stuff that needs to be filed. Dennis the Menace. Maybe I filed all the DC. It could be. Oh no, here we go. Got some Marvel here. Ouch. Boy, that hurts. That's not fun, man. Trust me. This was Batman and the Outsiders, and I guess they dropped Batman from it. I just got this 'cause it's kind of a pulp looking cover. I've never read Batman and the Outsiders. People say it's good, but what do I know? Okay. Okay. Not much. Oh, here's Combat Kelly. Um, oh, this is my wife's comic. I need to have a separate box for my wife's stuff. This she got from someone. She's a fan of Danzig and the Misfits, and this is where Danzig's skull that he uses came from. This cover of Christar. Now, the guy that I think the guy was supposed to send you. You need to remind him. He was supposed to send you the other Danzig comic he found. This I bought this comic off the newsstand, but this is a look at this. It's a Whitman variant of DC Comics Presents #1. It's not in very good condition, but you don't see Whitman variants that often of this. Okay, so now I'm going to file Absolute Batman under Batman. So, but okay, so Batman go before DC Comics Presents. I even filed these DC. These were free things they gave away at the cash register in comic stores, but I tend to save these things because at some point, it's not that I ever intend to sell them. I don't know. I just like, or maybe I'm just, yeah. Okay, so we got DC Comics Presents. I got that from Kevin. I was just wanting to read the story. It's a DC special. Okay, then I go to 4-Star Spectacular. Yeah, these books in the 70s were great. And then there's a old Marvel G.I. Joe. Okay. So I'll put this Combat Kelly in with the marbles. The lighting is good. Turn it up. I guess does she mean the music? I was just thinking about that this morning. That comic, yeah. And I got her some comics like Strawberry Shortcake comics that she has some comics that when I met her she had with that I got. I put in these boxes for safety, but I need to have them there separate for her. Uh, kind of these mod comics, Combat Kelly. Actually, I remember buying these Elf comics for her too. Yeah, whenever I bought an Elf comic, it was really meant for her. But they're getting. I need to get them all in a separate place so she can enjoy them. Combat Kelly. No, that's DC. Let's all go down to the amusement park. She's getting some strawberry shortcake perfume. Why did it perfume? What am I talking? Now I'm trying to talk like I'm sophisticated. Uh, I'm excited about getting my own comic box. Oh my god. Uh, yeah. What is it? I don't even know what that is. Who cares? It's at 7. Yeah, it probably is 7. Shit, it's 7:02. I'm accidentally recording Earthworm Jim downstairs. Railroad or take the chairlift to fabulous Ghost Town in the Mile High Fun Park. Ride all the rides as often as you like. One admission price includes all rides and entertainment. Let me put on the jukebox. You experience the excitement of the Old West. Ghost Town offers a. They'll probably give me a copyright claim, but we'll see. Ride all the rides for one admission price. We'll see how that. I can just edit the music out. So you may just hear silence if you're watching this on the replay. Look at this. Look at it, I tell you. Where the...
All aboard for Kennywood. There's always lots to do, lots to see, something for everyone in the family. Kennywood's Kittyland is the nation's largest. Even the smallest tots can ride there. Don't leave anyone at home when you go to Kennywood, where there's never a dull moment. The nation's greatest picnic park. It's an unbelievable wonderland of fun. Kennywood, the Tri-State's favorite playground, bigger and better than ever this year. And don't miss the rotor, the thrill sensation from England.
It's just testing to see how this sounds.
To believe that there can be
There's a button I press on the back.
With nothing to hold you up.
It's like squirting, bro.
All aboard, let's go to Kennywood. It's a boy. It's a girl. Well, it feels real good, let the beaches be you. All my friends do it at the record up. When you do the monkey, you don't know what to stop. I can do the monkey, you can do the monkey. Everybody's monkey, yeah. Come on, take a lesson now. When you have bend your knees down. Jump around now. Acting like a monkey. Like a monkey. Everybody monkey, yeah. I went up to the seashore, and what did I see? A big tall monkey lying right on the beach. Now everybody looked like they were having a ball. It was the same when you hear that call. You can do the monkey, swing it like a monkey. Everybody monkey, yeah. Come on, take a lesson now. When you act now. Bend your knees down. Come on now. Acting like a monkey, looking like a monkey. Everybody monkey, yeah. One more time. Oh, bend your knees down.
It only played one song? What? What's going on? Oh, I didn't touch it. It's up here, man. Oh, it's acting weird, man. What's going on?
I think blue mountain Kentucky keep on shining. Shine on that's gone and let me blue. Blue mountain Kentucky keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and let me blue. It was on.
That's probably going to get me a copyright claim with a reject. I've got to see what's going on with this jukebox. Maybe it's just warming up after a long time not being used. Oh, let's see how she reacts to seeing her baby again. Ah, shit. Oh, look how happy she is to be reunited with her little toy. You found her, Drew. Look, the wagging of the tail. She's got her baby again. So she's keeping all of them together. Just she is real happy, man. I tell you, I found her baby that was lost. Jimmy Clanton, ladies and gentlemen. Several songs about Venus back in the 50s. Also a Frankie Avalon song. Oh. Oh, I got this Batman facsimile comic I've got a file too. Where were the DC again? There. Why did I put Combat Kelly with the DC? What is wrong with me? Oh, I see. Fearless Dawn. I'm also getting a sample of Nosferatu perfume. She says it smells like when it first rains, is what they say it smells like. First rain. I said, does it smell like a rotting corpse? I can't imagine Nosferatu smelled very good. Okay, it's Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library, number 40. Actually, it's more complicated than that. Are you hearing the jukebox down there? I'm wondering, that was the reason I was playing it. Let's see, where's the Charlton? Oh, Marvel was, there's some more Marvel. Yeah, the G.I. Joe Man thing. Punch. Also like ice cream truck music. It's supposed to have a death smell that dries down to a floral smell. What? What are you ordering? I can't hear it. That's funny. Well, man, that's funny that the attic is that insulated. That it's funny. I'm very curious about the strange perfume. When are we? You're supposed to get it like Monday, or like a sample of it. Is that right? If it's good, we need to look into figuring out how to get you some off of eBay or something.
I don't like I don't know where I don't know you are the you make my soul brand new. I got everything I need for I got you
Says, I'm very curious about the strength perfume, but not brave enough to buy a whole bottle. It's supposed to be tied in with this new movie that's supposed to be coming out in a couple of days. A remake of Nosferatu. Second time they remade it. I never saw the remake with Klaus Kinski back in the 70s. I don't think I ever saw that. In fact, I'm sure I didn't. Yes, it is licensed. Where did I put the Charlton stuff? Oh, here we go. I'm not doing a good job of this file now. Because here's the Charlton. Here's a Flintstones Charlton. What am I doing? Oh, I hadn't put it in there yet. That's the problem. Flintstones.
In this wonderland, I know.
I guess this filed under A for Adventures of the Outside. I would have filed it under O or possibly B because I think it started as Batman and the Outsiders. Oh well, I'll file it under A. And Necronomicon, Janine Renault, in a new, blood-curdling, fascinating I feel like dancing. What's up, Green the dog? I didn't feed her this morning. That's what's up. I don't think I failed.
fate
That could be a problem.
put them together in this castle with a strange, mysterious history. It is an appointment with love.
Let's go downstairs and feed her. You're gonna knock over the speaker. Speaker of the house. There's another fearless Dawn. Autographed picture of Eddie Haskell we put up.
There's nothing as interesting as that, young man. Yes, there is. Life. Since 300 years, when a horrible crime seeks the castle in blood, human life has become worthless. One act of violence follows another. Murder follows murder. I say be moved out and keep on shining. Shine on, let's go. Keep on shining.
But here's 39 Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library. 35. Once I get the Charlton boxes out, and we'll see how complete a collection I have of some of these titles. But there's a million of these horror comics that Charlton put out. I'll never have all of them. There's Ghostly Tales 120. It's 102. It's Ghostly Tales, not to be confused with Ghostly Haunts, which would go before Ghostly Tales. And then there's the Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, which I file under M. What number was that? 61. It's 55. Shroud of Mystery. This is Gold Key. That's a Whitman variant. Someone sold it for 25 cents, but the sticker on it. So Shroud of Mystery. That's a pretty good name, I guess. Shroud of Mystery. First, it doesn't sound good. Then you think, well, it actually is kind of good. I guess. Makes no sense, but. Well, it's good that I can have an insulated room up here because I like to weave lots of sounds together. And Shroud of Mystery. I don't think there are any gold. Didn't I just see a gold key? I thought. Well, I saw it. Yeah, here's the gold key. Gold key and Dell I keep together. Shroud of Mystery would go after Scamp, but I keep the Disney stuff separate. I really never should have done that. I never should have separated everything like that. It's Monster Hunters number 13. Charlton. Number 11. Okay, these Snot Girl comics, 16 and 6. Those are going independent. Godzilla, Gumby, Gun Honey, Johnny Quest, Neil the Horse. Archie facsimile. I think I saw Archie's back here. No, I didn't. I was going to have breakfast. I'll put the Archie here. This is the flyer for the Dallas Comic Con, but from October 2006. That must be painful for a Catwoman, man. That's a painful pose. I'll just file it under independent comics. All of these kind of things are part of the history of comics, you know. Toy Fair, I mean, man. Oh shit. I hope this isn't the one I just got from Kevin. It's on the way to me. I think it is. I think I bought the same thing twice. Typical. Unless there are two horror monster facsimiles. Oh, okay. Some DCs. Sergeant Rock, number 305. I need to move a chair up here, man. That's the next thing I got to do. I'm going to import a chair up here. Because sitting on the floor is, that's for kids, man. Ghost. One of my favorite comics when I was a kid. This is 102. This is a new G.I. Joe comic. Apparently, they're still publishing an old G.I. Joe comic. I don't understand it, but I guess it makes sense to some people. G.I. Joe go after Geiger. Who's up? Supergirl. No, Adventure Comics. 400. Goes under A. Here's Abdel. Yogi Bear's birthday party. I finally do a show where I show comics and it's only 7 people watching. Oh well. Their loss. It's such a fascinating show today. Aquaman. Adventure. It was a coverless Aquaman that you didn't see. Shot of mystery. Yogi Bear. This is just some Japanese. I don't even know what this is. You can't read it. It's not written in English. It's got some comics in it. It's just some magazine for kids, I guess. I don't know what it even is. Why do I own this? I don't have no idea. There's dwellings. Okay, here's the other dwellings. I've got some more at Gotham City that I haven't gotten yet. Oh, here's another Archie facsimile that I got recently. I should put that with a Betty. Where did I put that? Why am I feeling I need to go downstairs? For some reason. I'm gonna start hanging up some of these toys.
Every day it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day it's getting faster. Everyone's going faster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey, hey. Every day seems a little longer. Every way goes a little stronger.
Oh, you know what? I was on the wrong Wi-Fi upstairs. That probably looked like shit. Let's see what Wi-Fi I'm on. Um, shit. Was the video choppy upstairs? Because I was on the Wi-Fi for the main level. Oh, that's why I was coming downstairs to feed True. Uh, what the hell are people talking about? I just saw some cool nude 1950s ice molds. We could drink room on the rocks with nudity. I hear Ellen meowing. Maybe that's what you're feeling. No, it's that I remembered I hadn't fed True. Good morning, sir, says Fryer. Attic looking good and more organized. Yeah, but it must have looked like shit up there because I had the wrong Wi-Fi. Going to go make an egg, ham, cheese, and jalapeno breakfast sandwich on ciabatta bread. That sounds good. Oh, and then my wife says that sounds good for her talk. Didn't look that bad, the video. Okay, well, I'll go back up. I'll get it on the right Wi-Fi. All right. Damn. I need thumbtacks, is what I need. Who's watching? 8 people watching. A bunch of thumbtacks in a Play-Doh cup. I think I'm finally running out of thumbtacks. Oh, feeding the dog. I like the video look good too. Yeah. Well, that's good. That means this Wi-Fi down here is really strong. It's probably irradiating us with, turn us into mutants. Blue. This is adult beef dinner. It's R-rated, man. X-rated dinner. Everything I'm doing now is painful because of this damn ripped thumbnail. I don't know how I did it. What could I have snagged my thumbnail? I cried because I had no thumbnail until I met a man who had no head. Come on, Blue. Oh, come on, man. Where are you at, Drew? Drew the dog. I need to go buy her some more of this food because she actually likes this food. Why do they sell this shit at Dollar General? Yeah, man. Where'd she go, man? You have a feed store near you. Hold on a second. Yes, we do. This is farming country. What are people doing about? Gotta throw a bag together and head into New York State later this afternoon to the in-laws for the holidays. You have a feed store near you? In my area, they tend to sell the better quality dog food and treats, i.e. Agway or Tractor Supply. Yeah, probably. Drew, you want to go on a you want to go on a walk? Want to go on a walk? Come on. Where did I put the leash, man? Here it is. I think I've got to take Drew to the cleaner, the groomers tomorrow, the cleaner, the dog cleaner. You're gonna go to the dog cleaner tomorrow, Drew. Come on, get a new cowboy scarf. Okay, she's eager to go out today. All right, fantastic. Drew, you want to actually go on a walk, or you just want to snip some leaves? Come on, there you go. Let's go, Drew. Drew, did you see the food over here? Oh no, the cat's eating the dog food. Shit. Drew, you better eat your food because the cat's gonna eat it all. Capiche? That Leanne Rimes song Blue, she was actually singing about dog food. Did you know that? It's a true story. She eats dog food. She was very poor back when she first started, and she was singing about how much she loved blue dog food. I'm kidding. It's a good friend of mine back in Texas. Turned to me seriously one day and said, "It's hard to believe Elton John and Olivia Newton-John are brother and sister." And I said, I could have said, "Are you crazy?" I just said, "Yeah, yeah, it is hard to believe, especially since they're from different countries and they have." Never mind. Oh, I see why she didn't need to go outside. She went on her pad a spectacular amount. Well, I'm glad David Hookup's still on today. It's great, and my wife's off probably for the whole week, so that means I can hang out with her and watch some movies. She's really wanting to watch some movies, and now I'll be able to do that. We tried to start watching this Joker movie, and it starts off like it's an old Warner Brothers cartoon, but it's very badly animated. They it's like a, it's almost like an fu to I see how it just starts as a really stupid cartoon. Um, so I never heard anyone talk about that. I heard people talk about, they were put off by it being a musical. And I thought, yeah, maybe that could work, kind of like Pennies from Heaven or something. But no, it's one of those bait and switch things. Is it? What time is it, man? 7:56. Dollar General should be open now. We don't actually have a Dollar General here. This town is so small, it's a Dollar Corporal. Dollar General is what they have in the big cities. We have Dollar Corporal. Okay. What is she saying? I don't know. I'm beginning to want to get rowdy. I just had to shut my music off because you came back in the house. Why? Oh, well, because I've already gotten copyright claims. I'm sure a million of them. We do have a feed store out here, and we should do have a look. I might want to go with you to Dollar General. So, oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I was just about to get in the car. I'm glad I read that message. Okay. All right. I need, yeah. Okay. Fantastic. I guess then I'll go back upstairs from. I wanted to get some thumbtacks. Is one of the reasons I was going out. Uh, that's okay. Actually, I have lots of nails, but where's the hammer? I saw the hammer the other day leaning up against something. It was either in the basement or it was on the second floor. Let's go look for that hammer, man. Oh, while I look for the hammer, I want to show you something. There's a guy that I've never seen this guy before on YouTube, but he put up a good video earlier. Where is he? Should be in my history on YouTube. Um, is this it? Yeah, it's somebody called, what is this thing called? His name is, well, the name of the channel is Retro Blasting. And the name of the show is Superman Teaser, The Dog in the Fight, Michael Unplugged.
Blowing up yesterday about the Superman trailer.
All right. Let me just put it on. You can watch it while I find a hammer. You can't even see that, man. What's wrong with you? Okay. Oh, yeah.
My messages were blowing up yesterday about the Superman trailer. All my friends asking me what I thought. Have you seen it? Of course, I'd seen it. And I think they were asking me because a lot of my friends know that, one, Superman is my favorite superhero of all time. Two, that I collected his comic book, all of his comic book titles. I collected all of them in an unbroken run from the John Byrne relaunch in 1986-87 all the way through 2007. I had every single one-off issue, every single special, all 4 titles every month. I had all of them, and I read all of them. And I had also read I have a lot of the archive editions from DC, and I have a lot of other collected volumes of past Superman stuff, and I have a lot of Bronze Age Superman that I collected as well from before Crisis of Infinite Earths. Of course, I love the Superman movies with Christopher Reeve, and I've done multiple videos about superpowers and super friends and all that kind of stuff. So I guess that's probably why people were asking me about this. But one particular conversation that I had with a friend that I've known for several years really kind of brought it all home for me. We were talking back and forth because they'd hit me up asking me what I thought of the new trailer, and it kind of evolved into this conversation about. He was asking me what my best depictions of these characters were in the DC universe, and I said, well, the comic books. And he said, the comic books are dumb. It's like, well, without the comics, you wouldn't have these movies. So that's an intellectually dishonest and fraudulent statement. And I said, well, if you're talking about adaptations from the comics, if we're going to go there, then it's going to be the Bruce Timm, Paul Dini, DC animated universe, the Justice League Unlimited, the Batman animated series, the Superman animated series. He said, I'm not talking about that cartoony stuff. That's for kids. And that was when it all came home to me.
And that was when I realized, okay, we're now dealing with a cultural problem and a psychological problem. There's been a lot of talk right now in the social media comment space about the Superman trailer. A lot of people are mad about the introduction of crypto into the live action films for the first time. They're mad about all this kitty stuff that's in the movie from what the trailer is showing us. And I get how we got here. I get that people in our generation, Gen X and the first half of the millennials, they've decided for the past almost 30 years now, or right at 30 years, they've decided that these superheroes are for them. Let's ignore the fact that for 60 years, these superheroes were always written for 8 to 12-year-olds and maybe younger. We'll say 6 to 12-year-olds. And they were always written that way. Even as that first audience of the late 30s aged up, the comic books stayed appropriate for the age of a 6 to 12-year-old. The comic books didn't chase those original 6 to 12-year-olds into adulthood by making the comics more adult and edgier and more mature. They didn't do that. They said, all right, well, we'll keep selling to this age group. Enjoy your life. And yet somewhere along the way, with our age group, even though we grew up with the characters being for 6 to 12-year-olds. In other words, Superman, Batman, the DC Universe, and the Marvel Universe were all there at the same age range when we were growing up. But then as we started to age into our teenage years and into our 20s, we didn't want to let it go. But we were embarrassed to be into childhood things. A lot of you guys were anyway. So you didn't want to grow up, but you wanted your superheroes. One, I don't understand why so many guys in our generation and the millennials, why they have such a hang up about being cool with kid stuff. I like the wonder and the whimsy of Christopher Reeve's Superman films. I don't have a problem with the way that the characters are depicted in Super Friends and all that kind of stuff. I mean, certain episodes aren't written all that well, but I don't have a problem with the way the characters are presented and the age group they're presented for. There is a big difference between writing a story logically and credibly and writing it for an adult. Those are two totally different things. I've always maintained that you should be writing logically and credibly for a child. That doesn't mean you write it like you would for an adult. But somewhere they've gotten it all backward. And half of our generation or more has decided that no, I don't want to be embarrassed liking superheroes. So I want them to be for me. I want them to write them for me, not for my kids. I want my kids to be into them, but I don't want them to write them for kids because I don't want to be embarrassed going into that theater. I want them to write them for me. Entertain me first. Kids second, me first. With comic book superheroes. So even though crypto, as one of the big catch points for this trailer, even though crypto has been in the Superman mythos since the 1950s, and he may or may not work in this movie. He might be one of the plot points that doesn't work. It's a risk. I'm glad to see them trying something different for once in the live action mythology, but it is a risk.
It'll work.
Even though he's been in the comics since the 50s. He's too kiddie. He's too whatever for these grown adult men who want their superheroes to be like safe for them. I want to still be okay with watching my superheroes. I don't want to feel embarrassed. Well, maybe instead of ruining these superheroes to fit an adult mold, maybe you should work on not being embarrassed, being okay with watching some kids stuff every now and then. Because we've lost the purity of these characters in the pursuit of making them comfortable for middle-aged men. I know so many guys in my age group that are constantly complaining about how their kids aren't into what they're into. My kid's into all that weird anime shit. Well, your kid might have been into Batman and Superman instead of that weird anime shit if the superheroes hadn't been hijacked by our generation for this long. You know, we basically put a gun to that whole genre's head in the 90s and said, you better bring it with us, Hollywood. You better keep aging it up for us, or else we're gonna do something crazy. And the nadir of that whole thing was the Zack Snyder verse. And how well did that work out? How well did the edgelord DC universe work out? How well did Giga Chad Superman work out in the end? It didn't work. It was horrible. I know that some of you are still like, going through massive amounts of cope about that. But if it had worked, we'd still be seeing it right now. But no, it tripped and fell and crawled and whimpered to a horrendous finish with The Flash and Aquaman 2, as rightly it should. That is the biggest embarrassment. That is the real embarrassment in the history of superhero media, is that, because that right there shows just how pathetically desperate grown adult men were at holding on to ownership of superheroes. When what should be happening is that grown men who loved these superheroes should be doing what our fathers and grandfathers did for us and them, introducing their children to the superheroes as they should be presented to a 6 to 12-year-old. This Superman trailer, it may be a harbinger of a film that isn't very good. It looks like it's trying to introduce too much too quickly, and that's my one criticism, is that I don't know if we're going to really get as much of the Superman in a Superman movie as I would like, because it seems like it's going to be distracted by a lot of other business. It might be trying to do too much, or it might turn out just fine. I don't know. I haven't seen the film. But what I do know is that when I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, they're bringing back the brighter colors. They're bringing back the comic book whimsy. They're bringing back the action that you can see, because it's not being done in an inkwell. They're bringing back comic book superheroes. Will this particular film work? Don't know. We haven't seen it yet. But it looks far more like a film that I'd take a kid to, because superheroes are for kids. That doesn't mean that we can't enjoy them as adults. It means that we need to get okay enjoying and appreciating and respecting legacy properties for kids. And if we support those rather than try and transform them and forcibly change them to make us comfortable, because apparently we're insecure about being adults that like superheroes, which is silly, but in doing so we broke them. We have got to give superheroes back to kids. We talk all the time about this culture war and Hollywood breaking everything and all this kind of stuff. Well, it's like the line from First Blood. You did some pushing of your own, John. It's like we act like Hollywood is the only factor here. Oh, Hollywood, sure, they broke a lot. Hollywood busted a lot, and a lot of the busting of these properties had to do with Their own stupid ideas about a lot of things, chasing dollars. But there for a long time, the dollars they were chasing were yours. And that's how we ended up with the Snyderverse. That's how we ended up with Giga Chad Superman.
Anyway, this guy's pretty good.
And I don't want you guys to misunderstand what I'm saying. Some of you guys, including the person I had this conversation with, they immediately thought that because I was dogging on the Snyderverse, that I was dogging on the actors. My comments have nothing to do with Henry Cavill. I have no problem with that man. I have no problem with how he looked as Superman. I think he would have done a stellar job had he been given the right script.
Yeah, this guy's saying what I try to say, but he's actually saying a little bit better. It's called retro blasting this channel, but you go over and watch him and give him a view. I shouldn't or subscribe to him. Yeah, let me give him a thumbs up. Yeah, well, anyway, a younger guy that understands. I have the hammer. This dance, I found the hammer. What do I need? I need more doggy pads. I need thumbtacks. I need the cat food that's from Hy-Vee that the cats used to enjoy. Doesn't is not going over well. It looks like it's like old or something. I'm gonna get the what is that cat food that in little split packs that Pete and Alan used to enjoy from Dollar General, whatever that's called, Sheba or some Sheba baby or something like that. And I've got to get some more blue because I only have one blue, no, two blue cans left. I guess I don't know if that's at Dollar General. And I guess I need to get some Mexican Cokes for well, although you're not going to be, I, that's all I really need is thumbtacks, dog diapers, and cat food, really. But I'll wait for you to get ready and we'll go. I don't really know if, meantime, I'll do something that I've been meaning to do. While I was in the basement, I found the hammer and I found another old Christmas card, and this one is from Mike Smith, Night Tiger Comics. Let's see, that's what Night Tiger wears when he's not on his show. Congratulations and happy. Congratulations. I wonder what. Congratulations for what? I don't. I must have done something amazing back whatever Christmas he sent me this. Oh yeah, I know. I won his contest. He has a Christmas show every year, and I won a comic book or two from him for something I did during his show, and so that's why it says congratulations. I was thinking, why? That's not normally something people say on a Christmas card. It's congratulations, but no, that was because it came with the comic that I won. That's right. That's right. That was probably before we moved here to Rural Retreat. That was As I remember, that was we were going to visit my wife's family that year. Yeah, I got my hammer, man. Let's. I'm gonna go hammer some pictures in, and I'm going to do something I've been meaning to do in the basement, and then I'm gonna end this stream because nobody's really watching, and I need to hang out with my wife because she's off, and I thought she was gonna be asleep. Sheba, that stuff seems like junk, but they eat it, man. But don't you? They kind of have a sense of what's good and what's. I mean, that shit that I just got. They used to like it. The tasteful shit, I think it's called. It comes out like a brown glob, and it's like e- even when the dog goes. Did the cat eat all of the dog's food? Sometimes the dog will go down there and eat the cat's food. They kind of have a war. But I don't even think the dog or the cat are going to eat that food from Hy-Vee. Yeah, this guy's good, man. Subscribe to this guy. Yeah, there's still food there for Drew when she gets hungry. Okay. Yeah, we have time to go to Dollar General, watch a movie or two before David Wilcock goes on at 1. Okay. What do I need to do in the basement, you ask? Well, I'll show you. In Christmas of 1974, I got a Planet of the Apes treehouse. And that Planet of the Apes treehouse fell into disrepair while I lived in Texas, and there were pieces scattered all over the place. And I gradually have found all the pieces, and I'm trying to restore it to its former glory. I just found another support beam, and I'm going to put it into place because I remember um, the last two. Yeah, it's almost complete now, but there's another beam I'm missing. Um, you're kidding me, man. Oh my God. Well, anyway, this is a support beam, and this thing is. Let me put this hammer down. Sounds like a CB song. Put the hammer down. Right around Atlanta. Somehow my high hopping Humdorm has disappeared, but I still have the box and the pump. That it was a cool toy, man. I got to get a high hopping Humdorm from eBay, man. Oh, look at this, man. The Year Without a Santa Claus. I need to watch that with my wife. Where do I put a high hopping Humdorm box, man? Ah, shit. Okay, anyway, here's the Planet of the Apes treehouse, right? And see the support beams, but it doesn't have support beams in the back, so I have it on top of these boxes, but this should slide in here. Oh shit! Come on, you bastard! All right, one more support beam. I just somewhere there's another support beam in the house, possibly, or oh, is this it here? It is, but the peg is broken off. I could probably glue it. Why is this girl hidden back here, man? What is going on? Whoa. She's the Mad Monster Party character. She needs to be here with them. And I also have a skeleton guitar player that should be with them. It's upstairs. Okay, so I guess I have all the support beams. I just need to get this. Well, never mind. At least I know I have it. Next time I'll glue it on properly. Oh, here's a thumbtack. I've been looking for thumbtacks. Okay, incredible. Let me set you guys down here. Whoa, for a moment. I'll be back. I'm going to move a chair down into this room so I can do broadcast from down here. I know just where a chair is, actually. That's pretty stupid. Where can I put this, Elvira? Oh, yeah. There's a good place for. Okay. Well, oh, I left the thumbtack. Where did I put that thumbtack? Well, I'm going to go do some work. And I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.